All right, we're back at it, man. Back at it for another round of standard Urabrask. So I'm sure all players of all formats can relate to this, but sometimes I feel like I have that squirrel mentality where when I'm playing a deck against a deck, and somebody plays a cool card against me, all of a sudden I'm like, I have to have that in my deck. I go out and I craft that card, and to a certain degree, I feel like it's almost a detriment to my deck. I feel like I'm making it worse in a way. I'm getting away from what I'm trying to do with this, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I made a bunch of different changes just to switch it up, just to see if I can get it to pop off a little bit better. I don't know if I had this in my last playthrough, but I put two shore ups in there. They're just really cheap. They're good tricks. They get Urabrask to go off. They protect Urabrask if he's on the battlefield, which is awesome. So I put two of those in there. I just put these in here. These are pretty cool. Whenever it or another artifact enters a battlefield in your control, put a charge counter on it. I can pay 4 to sacrifice this. Deals damage equal to the number of charge counters to target player, and that much damage to up to one target creature. I feel like that's super good. We'll see though. This is one I just put in there, so we'll see if this actually works in my deck. This is pretty synergistic with the third path iconoclast, which makes soldiers. So whenever one's entering the battlefield, I'm gonna put a charge counter on the Dragon Spark Reactor, which is good. I actually took a couple catapults out. I know these are the bread and butter to get me started. And I took a couple of them out. I do feel like they're a little bit slow. I feel I still like this card. However, I feel like this would be an amazing card if it were 2 mana. So colorless red. I think if it were 2 mana, it might even be just a little bit overpowered for a common slot. It might be like a rare at that point. But 2 mana, I think I'd play it. 3 mana, I find it'll be a little bit slow. What's just an overall better pick, in my opinion, is Urabrask's Forge. There's such, like I had mentioned in a previous playthrough, there's such, in my opinion, little artifact removal in Standard that I've seen so far. And I think this is worth running an extra one. So I'm still running the catapults. I'm running 2 of these Urabrask's Forge. The problem with the catapults is they do direct damage, so they're good, but like you got no clapback on an attack. Like if you're playing this card, yeah, you can shoot 1 damage at them and it really can't be stopped, but they just don't attack. And I don't know if that's really what my deck wants to do, is to sit back on the defensive. So I might end up taking all of them out, but for now I want to keep them in because I do love this card. I think it's got just really cool flavor. It's fun. This is one of my squirrel cards. I saw this and I'm like, man, this might be really good for the rebound effect. Especially if you're like rebounding like a lightning strike, you're rebounding a demand answers that lets you draw cards, anything like that. I think it's pretty good. Again, it sucks up removal, which I like, and you can ultimately bring it back. I think it's a little bit too slow to bring it back in Standard, but it can be brought back. And then I think I had this in my last playthrough, but I have 2 burn down the houses. This card's just super good. So if I want to go wide, I make the devils if I need to clear the board and get that 5 damage in. I can do that. Unfortunately, this blows up my entire board as well, but when you're in trouble, you're in trouble. So I don't know. I don't know if this is a better deck or if this is just straight up worse than what I was playing before. Well, oh yeah, what I should mention is one of the things I took out, I still really like the card, but the Mercurial Spell Dancer, I took them out. So I bought a few, or I crafted a few, and I thought I was going to go this route, and I still like this card, and I still think it's really good, but I think it's just better if you're using this in a deck that casts big spells. I don't know. I mean, like, if you're copying a Play with Fire, sure, that's good, but it's a 1 mana Play with Fire. So you're doing all this work to get these oil counters on this card, and then you're removing them to, like, copy a Play with Fire or a Lightning Strike. It doesn't seem super good. Like, I would imagine this would be really good in a deck that, like, casts a big instant or sorcery. I don't know. I guess part of the reason I took this out is I wasn't able to get this to ever pop off. And so I just figured this might be better in a different type of deck. So, anyways, that's the deck. Same plan. We're gonna do we're gonna do three games, best of three. We'll see how we do. Let's go find match. Oh, I have been playing. My coins have been going up. I've been playing standard, just not ranked. So I've been trying to like get better. Obviously at standard, learn the meta a little bit more. But I haven't played it ranked in a while. So let's do 3 ranked games and see how it goes. Pretty pumped. I got the entire week of work off. So I have a total of 9 days off, which is awesome. So hopefully I'm able to make some new videos this week. I really want to get a new deck going, new deck brewing. So I might work on that this week as well. It's not very good. I got some card draw. It doesn't really do much for me. Opponent goes first. This is kind of a problem with this card, is that if you have it in your opening hand, it's good with Urabrask, but like it doesn't do much. The more I think about this, the more it might come out. I don't know. Let's keep this. Let's just see how this goes. I have my red mana, so see if I could draw into something decent here. Another mana. Not really what I wanted. I guess we have a demand answers into removing one of my, or discarding one of my own lands to draw something better. I think we gotta do that. I think I'm just gonna ditch the Shivan Reef, honestly. I don't know. We'll see. Let's do that. Let's ditch the Shivan Reef. I just don't think I need it. And we draw into 2 more lands. I gotta get rid of this taskbar down here. Hang on a second. Really don't like that having being down there. Let's see. How do you get rid of this thing? Well, maybe I'll screw with that after the game, since I'm putting my player in a weird spot, or my opponent in a weird spot here by not playing. Oops. See, that's part of the problem. I didn't even see the Unruly Catapult down there. I would have played that out. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, that's got to go. I can't really see my cards. So I'm playing another Izzet deck. Okay. Making a bird, I would imagine, or drawing a card. Draw a card. I don't think I'm gonna kill it. I don't care. Oh man, just drawing into lands. I mean, let's just. I don't want to play Urabrask out yet. I'm gonna play the Catapult out. Next turn I can play Urabrask and protect it, which is good. That might need to die here. It's a 4/4, a little bit out of my range. So I'd be taking 6. I'm gonna blow this guy up here. And I don't have the mana to do it. Never mind. Looks like I'm taking the damage. Well, another lightning strike. I mean, I gotta get Urabrask online, I feel like, and then I can try to wipe his board next turn. So we'll pass turn. I have a first striker. I have some protection. Actually, I could. Oh, he's blind. I can't block here. If I draw into another instant or sorcery this coming turn, I'm in a good spot. So we'll block here. Let's protect my guy. Whoops. Let me get a catapult to go off her first. That is a nice thing about the catapult. It's going to do some good damage here. He's got mana. I mean, he might burn it again right now. He's got to have something else. He's got to have some more burn, maybe for this. I don't know. I mean, my guy's hexproof. He should. So if he had something at instant speed, he would have done it again. So we're gonna kill his guy. I hope. I hope. He's getting through for 4. I'm at 10. Let's see what he's got for a second main phase. I would imagine if he doesn't bring a creature out, it's actually pretty good for me. He didn't. If I draw into an instant or sorcery, God almighty, all these lands. I really don't want to do anything. I just want to. So he can. I'm in almost lethal range here for him. So we'll go to attacks. So we'll come in with Urabrask. Nothing else. There's nothing else he's really doing right now. So I even took a land out. I was actually trying to. I'm one of those Magic players that just right by this, the skin in my teeth, just kind of weak. I just carry enough lands. I probably under land sometimes, under mana, but it's just how I like to run my decks. I'd rather get that extra spell in my deck. So that's going to be a problem. This might just be a resign, honestly. So I have 2 burn spells. Yeah, that's a problem. Got rid of my taskbar, which is good. 4-4, this game's over. This game is over. Oh. I'm just going to take it. I'm just going to take that. Maybe I get lucky here. Maybe I get maybe you know what, the game's not over. I get a burn down the house and maybe something happens here. Let's just go to my turn. No, man, just drawing land. So I am dead. I can lightning strike, and possibly stay alive. Actually, if it weren't for this, obviously just straight up drawing lands, I would have done okay. Let's just kill this guy. Let's do it again. We'll see what happens here. So I'm taking at least 4, maybe a burn spell in his hand. Might kill me, we'll see. What you got, buddy? Nothing? Ain't gonna do it. So we will go to the next game. That was unfortunate. I mean, I think I just drew land. Maybe I don't even know. Maybe I just drew like 4 lands. I don't even know. I didn't really draw anything though. So we'll try it again. 0-1 against not a very good deck. I just got beat by a not a good deck, so kind of tells me where my deck stands. Maybe I shouldn't have kept that. Maybe I should have pitched that. Like I had said, mulliganing is one of my worst attributes in Magic, is knowing when to mulligan and when to keep. It's not always easy. Like, that's for sure mulligan. So I'm going first, too. I can't keep that. I can keep that, though. So we're going to put... I think we're going to put the shore up. Down there. We'll see how this goes. What's he trying to do here? Trying to do something sneaky. And that's not good if he's running 4 of those. Lightning Strike and Shock. Well, we have to no attacks, because what we want to do, yeah, we want to all attack here. Now we need to land. I need to land. And I play land for turn. This is a problem card. If he's running a playset of these things, not these, but the other one, deals 1 damage to each creature, that's a problem for me. Okay, he's got some elementals coming in. Shocking my guy. Still can't get my forge out. Oof. So at this point, we just want to sleight of hand. And we can play the forge next turn. We got the mana we need. Let's get this card here. So he's got a lightning strike. I don't think he's played that yet, right? I think I'm gonna take the damage, because then I think I'm gonna take this. See if he makes him bigger. Oh my gosh, look at that. He's got 2 cards in hand. So I'm gonna have to block next turn. Play the Restless Spire out. My only real play here is the Urabrask Forge. Come in with that. We'll see. We'll save our little guy's a chump blocker. See how this goes. He's got 2 cards in hand. I mean, I have 12. So he's a little bit bigger here. He's gonna draw 2. So like the treasures aren't really gonna help him here. Okay. I am gonna block this. Do I kill one of his guys? Yes, I do. I mean, I need I need some blockers. So this is a problem because he's only 3 toughness, but that's okay. It is what it is. Let's see if I can survive. If he dies, I'm in trouble because I have no creatures to put down. What's he got in his hand? Does he got a burn spell? Does not have a burn spell that I can see. I'm gonna demand answers right here, I think. And I'm gonna pitch that. Maybe draw into a lightning strike, which would be huge. And then I can rebound the lightning strike. Let's do that. Get lucky here, baby. Get lucky. Lightning strike. Lightning strike. Got it. Got it. So I'm going to have him extend his hand, maybe try to prowess this guy up. And then I'm going to lightning strike, rebound my lightning strike, and kill that guy. Let's see if it works. He's got one card in hand. If my guy dies, I'm in trouble. Oh wait, if he does try to pick out my guy, I do have the shore up, which is good. If he's got 2 burn spells, I'm in trouble. He doesn't. That's bad magic. You shouldn't be playing out your lands, even if you don't need lands. It's bad magic. All right, so we're gonna lightning strike this guy. Let's see if he makes him bigger. Yeah, we're gonna lightning strike here. We're gonna kill this guy. Okay, 2 lands and a play with fire. That's not bad. I got 2 play with fires. All right, let's go to combat.
If you're thinking, I should go for
It's got 5. Should have pumped my guy. Play with fire. Play with fire. That was bad. All right, so let's just end turn. But I should have pumped my guy there.
Save on top brand running shoes. And if you're still thinking, but I'm also busy before you...
Yeah. So you shouldn't be play. You shouldn't extend your. You should keep a land in your hand if you got nothing to play. Especially if you're playing a prowess deck, which keeps your opponent off guard. We got one bronze tier 1. Look at that, baby. What's next if we get out of this? Like silver tier 3 or something? All right, that worked out pretty well. I thought I was in trouble there, but he wasn't able to get rid of my flyer, and I was able to get some rebound effects on that, which ended up working. So that was 2 games. We're 1-1. You know the rule. If I'm able to go 2-1, I'm happy. Let's see if we can pick up a second win here. So anyways, I got the entire week off of work. Don't have to check in until April 1st, which is awesome. I'm super pumped. Long needed. Everyone needs a little bit of a break in their life, and man, this one was way overdue. Work has just been crazy. And so hopefully I get to play some good arena this week. My buddies and I have been checking out some spell table too, so I want to record some spell table this week. This is terrible. I mean, if I draw into a red mana, it's not bad, but what do we say? We risk it? I mean, we are playing an Izzet deck. It's like almost like we're rolling the dice, but I just can't. Let's try to get that. See that's better. Let's try to get this second win here. All right, so this card right here is pretty good. I activated this for the first time. So you know what? The catapult's going bye-bye. So that tells you a card's not that good when you're pitching it, you know? When you're like, it's only 3 mana, but I'm gonna pitch it to the bottom. Not that good, man. All right, so let's bring this out. We do have a burn. We have a demand answers. If we start drawing into lands, maybe we can get around that. What does that card do? Yeah, we're not going to let that guy survive. We're not going to let him survive. I mean, I feel like he could mill and that would go off. Let's just hold up. If he plays like a mulch of some sort, then in response I will kill it. Permanents in your graveyard, get +2/+2 as trample, descend 8. Okay. Sure. Let's just see what he does here. I mean, I do need to get some creatures out. Gonna take 2 off that. Man. So take 5 next turn at least. I gotta play the Forge out. Just gotta do it. This guy's unblockable. Can be unblockable as long as there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. This guy gets an additional 2/2 and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Oh, okay, never mind. He's extending his hand. If I draw him to burn, I might be doing. Oh my gosh, man, this is. Oh, really frustrating. I'll get rid of this. Gotta get some burn, man. Oof. Just not gonna work for me. Already played my land out for turn. Well, we gotta play this out. So let's just go to combat. I mean, I'm taking at least 9 damage this turn, at least. Because I cannot block with, so I have to block now. Let's see here, 4/2/2/3. Why can't I block? Oh, must be blocked to Fable. Okay. I mean, that's okay. 6. Just not going to do it, man. So, I can play an Urabrask out. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I mean, I have to play Urabrask. Unless I can slide a hand into something, maybe? I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm not going to lose without getting a little bit of damage in. Even if it's only 2. So, let's play the land out. Let's play Urabrask out. I don't know what other play I have. When he attacks, you can pay 4. I'm just dead. So the better play would have been to sleight of hand into a creature, possibly play the creature, activate this to stay alive, but I don't know. Yeah, he's just going to use that ability again. I'm dead. It's alright. Good game, buddy. So we're going to go 1 and 2 on this. Wait, I don't know why he did that. Why did he do that? That was a bad play, man. Now we can't activate that guy's ability. Return target. Huh. Well, we're gonna go here. Maybe he didn't have any creatures in his graveyard. Maybe he didn't have any creatures. Never count yourself out of a game, ladies and gentlemen. Never count yourself out of a game. Let's go to attacks. Let's go to attacks. So, a non-skeleton creature died this turn. He doesn't have the mana to do it this turn. So let's go to attacks. Let's go to attacks. Alright, so let's just get in for some damage, see if he blocks. He doesn't have the mana to recast the conscript. I don't know why he blocked that way, but that's okay. Never count yourself out. All right. I mean, I have no creatures, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. I really thought that game was over. That's not going to help. But you know what I can do? So let's demand answer. Wait, do I? No, I think I need to. Do I need to gain life here? What's the play? Activate this. Let's demand answers. I'm going to get rid of the Farsight Ritual right now. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to demand answers. We're going to discard this card. Okay, so we have, I can activate this guy, but then if I do that, okay, so let's go to combat here. I just, 4, 5, I'm really close. I think I want to play out a creature actually. I'm going to play this slow to keep the, yeah, we're going to play this slow. Because we'd be able to beat him next turn. So we're going to play out the Iconoclast. We're going to gain a life. And we have the play with fire on board in case we need it. We are going to... I think we have to keep this open because does he have something maybe? Let's keep it open. Let's let that resolve. Let's let that resolve. I don't know, man. This guy's... I have a 6/1 Trampler coming in next turn. I don't know how he's going to deal with that. Plus, I have a play with fire if he doesn't do anything. Plus, I have a Restless Spire. I mean, this game's over. He doesn't have 3 kill spells. And this is even better. So let's go here. And let's just go to attacks. Never count yourself out, Magic community. Even when you're down and out and on the ropes and you think you're going 1 and 2, there's no answers. Burn down the house. Burn down the house, man. Let everything burn on the battlefield. Even if it's your own Urabrask, who cares? Who cares? If that's what it takes to win the game, then do it. So that was fun. I mean, that was fun. It's fun to play Izzet, man. You never kind of know how the games are going to turn out. I do like. Here's what I'll say. I am extremely happy with this card, with the Forge. I think it's so good. It makes. I don't want to run too many of them. I think maybe 2 or 3 are fine. I do want to draw into this card every game. If I could draw into Urabrask Forge every single game, it's difficult for my opponents, especially early, it's difficult for my opponent to keep up with that. I think the catapults gotta come out, man. I think they gotta come out. So, is this a common? That's a rare. We take up one of my rare slots. Let's just do it. Let's just do the Forge. Let's do the Forge. I mean, we're running an Urabrask deck, right? Might as well run... Whoops. Okay. Coming out. I brought 2 of them out. Whoops. So we're going to put one of the unruly catapults back in. So we got one. So again, it's fine, whatever. But like that last game, I had a mulligan and I pitched it. It just tells you that you don't want it. Like I didn't want it in my hand. And so, fun card, but maybe not the direction I want to go. I still have them in my back pocket. I got a play set of them. You know, the other thing I was thinking too about about Arena just in general is I really wish it was best of 3. I'm sure there's events that you can play that are best of 3, but like part of like what makes standard fun is having a sideboard and being able to sideboard. You know, anyone can come in like and just roll over you in one game. You know, that's, you know, there's nothing like if you're playing mono red, if you're playing some deck you can't, that's really like here's a good example. Phyrexian Obliterator. I cannot beat that deck. It doesn't matter what my opening hand is or what cards I draw. I cannot beat Phyrexian Obliterator. I can't do it. However, if I was able to sideboard in cards, I can have sideboard cards that don't do damage, but that return target permanent to its owner's hand. So I just wish that there was, in this format I'm playing, the best of 3 option. And again, maybe there is. I'm still kind of new to Arena, so maybe there's an option like that out there, but I haven't seen it yet. But I think that would be super fun to actually make it more like a standard play and not so much of a best of 1. But anyways, that was fun. That was match number 4. Staying Alive. That'll be the name of this video, Staying Alive. And I'm gonna get some updates. If I have some spell table games that I record this week, I'm gonna get those posted. I don't know if people even like watching that stuff, but I'm not a huge fan of watching Commander. I think it's kind of boring to watch, honestly. But I don't know. I might record some games and put them up for people to watch if they're interested in doing that. So, all right. Until next time. See ya.